pretty big move up here off of the Trump tariff announcement. So the tariffs are going to be paused / reduced, depends on the country. And that's very, very bullish. We had Papa Taco 25 in the Discord had mentioned that we got a 1 minute bar that was over 100 points tall in 1 minute. So that's really incredible buying. And I need to double check. I'm pretty sure that's the largest 1 minute bar that I've ever seen. So we've had some really unique price action lately. It's 100% tariff driven, right? Of course, there's price action involved, but these giant moves are tariffs coming off, or are they going on? That's 100% what's moving the market right now. So I have this long position that I took. Last week, and we kind of rode out that little dip there, and then hoping to get out on this move back up. Here's the 1 minute chart. So from the low to the high of that bar was 130 points in 1 minute. So that is historic buying. That is really extremely bullish. So it's been exciting to see this price action. Now, normally I do prefer more boring price action, like less volatile, but I mean this is just unique and fun. You know, this is different. So this is a great learning opportunity for everyone, and it's just kind of great to be involved in something historic like this. So right now we're up about 8%, maybe somewhere around like 7.5%, 8%. Just needing. It's funny to say I just need about 30 more points here, and to get out, and that sounds like a small move. Any other time that'd be a huge move, but now 30 points is happens in 1 second. I want to point out Bitcoin as well saw a pretty strong rally. So Bitcoin was up 4,000 after that announcement. So S&P's up, the Bitcoin's up. I know a lot of people are happy to see Bitcoin going back up. So there's still a couple hours left of the day. So that'll be really important to see how we finish today. Let's say we close somewhere up here. Let's assume there's not a big pullback into the end, but instead we close somewhere up here. If that's the case, then this will be about an 8% up day. So if that's the case, if we end up 8%, that would put us around the 20th largest day ever, the 20th largest bull move. And in terms of a point change, we're up around 400 points. So that would be the largest point gain in history by about double. So this would double the largest prior point gain in history. So about 20th in terms of percentage change, and then number one in terms of point change. So I was talking about this bar, this big bear bar here, and this was the second largest drop in history, and I pulled up that historical data and explained how a lot of the largest point gains in history happen after the largest point losses, and it's really interesting to see that play out here. Now, of course, like I said, there's still a couple of hours. We need to see what happens. Something else that's funny to bring up is what Trump had tweeted this morning. He said something like, "It's a good time to buy the dip." This is what he had said. He said, "This is a great time to buy," and he sent that out this morning, so well in advance of this tariff announcement. So I don't know. I don't know if he'll get in any trouble for that. I assume he won't get in any trouble, but that's just funny that he knew what the announcement was going to be today, and he sent this out for people. Really, he could be training the market with this. So next time he needs a little bit of a jump in the market, he could just tweet out, "Great time to buy," and then all those computers know to pick up on this Truth Social and buy. Then they would know that news is coming. So if he ever needs like a little pop, he can he can just say, great time to buy. And the market could go up a couple percent just off of that. So what's the market cycle like right now? Well, we have a breakout. It's a breakout channel. Can we get back up to another high and touch the top of the channel? Or do we end up in a trading range here? It looks like it's going to make another attempt up. I would think we can get at least one more little leg up here. And then probably like trading range. So now back on the 5-minute chart, what's another way we can look at where the market might go? Well, I'll look at a measured move based on these two breakout bars. So 2 strong bull bars, and then do a measured move up from those closes. That puts us up here. That puts us right at 5,500. So I would expect to get there either today or this week. Yeah, that's where I would put it. So I would think we get up to 5,500, even if not today. Let's say we go sideways the rest of the day, then maybe tomorrow or Friday, then we'd make that other push up and get to that measured move. So so Trump is basically dropping tariffs or pausing tariffs for countries. He's announcing a 90-day pause. But tariffs are being raised on China. And, there's definitely some strategy behind what he's doing. He kind of set this up so that the market would rally on tariffs being raised against China. He did it so that with tariffs being dropped on all these other countries, that is more bullish than tariffs being raised on China. So he was able to turn raising tariffs against China into good news. Or at least that's what I believe some of the strategy was. So 125% tariff, that's pretty serious. So if someone's importing a good from China, that's $100. They have to pay $225 to get that good. So instead of just paying the $100 that it costs, someone now has to pay $225. So China's not going to like that. That's just going to be really interesting to see what happens there. But at least we're getting some sort of rally here. Getting closer and testing this little high here, little double top. I would expect there to be buyers above this bar, so we'll see if it can get above that bar. Getting pretty close, just need 5 more points. So I would expect at least...
Target filled.
All right, there we go. So got filled. So this was a multi-day buy. And so I was actually buying into this. This is the daily chart. This is what I was buying into. And, so the reason I took it was because from the videos we had made before, VIX got above 35. And the largest bear days in the past have been followed by some of the largest bull days. And I was able to trade small enough so that the market kept going down. I'd be comfortable buying more. So that's how I handled that trade.